Cartier watches are extremely popular right now. Everyone's trying to get one. All the big rappers are wearing one. I'm going to break down the prices in plain Jane, fully iced, the small version, the large version, and guess what? The first person that's going to fully ice with us, right, with Danny in particular, one of these skeleton versions is going to get a free double asset. You're going to get this beautiful limited painting, Richie Rich by Hugo's Design with our logo on it. Is going to be coming to the first person to ice out these watches, all right? So now we're going to talk about the business game, right? Because I'm a businessman conducting business, and for the people that can't afford or can only afford this or can only afford that, I really want to also pepper in a lot of information that's going to enable you to get to a level where you could shop on traxnyc.com, buy the jewelry you want, right? That's a part of it. So I'm going to tell you what we're doing on the Cartier. If you're a Cartier shopper and you want to get an iced out watch, a plain Jane watch, I'm also going to tell you a couple of things that if you want to get your money up along the way and how I'm doing that in conducting business. So the name of the game on the business side is capital allocation, right? We purchased a hell of a lot of Cartier watches. You've got, do you know the millimeter of this one,
Definitely.
Danny?
So this is about a 33 millimeter. Some people measure it with the crown. With the crown, it's going to be 35, 36. Now, going rate for this at traxnyc.com is going to be about $8,000. Plain Jane with the sticker still on it, brand new box, papers, and everything.
Okay. How about the sought-after skeleton? Is the two-tone more expensive than the steel?
It is, but not by much. All right. So the all-plain stainless steel Cartier skeleton, this watch is going to be about $32,000.
Okay, plain Jane.
Now the two-tone is not available in North America. This is a Canadian model only. This one's going to cost you about $3,000 on top. Okay, so about $35,000 here.
I think these are really beautiful watches that are great to own. All right, the prices, I mean, $32,000, $33,000. How much for a plain Jane like this? You said how much was this?
$8,000. We're doing $8,000 for the smaller models. Come on down. If you want to get the larger model, which is the 43 to 45 millimeter, depending on whether you measure it with the crown or not, right here. All right, it's going to be about $9,500. Okay.
$9,500. All right. So listen, this is what the everybody really wants. They want the large Santos, $9,500. That's the plain Jane price. You can buy a plain Jane now. We're going to do our best to replace these as quickly as possible because we don't want to run out of these either with all the inflation and things like that. You could buy these for $9,500 now and then ice them out little by little, ice them out later, so on and so forth. Or like I said, the first person, we've got 3 skeletons here. The first person who's going to ice out a skeleton is going to get this double asset for free, right? This was done by Hugo's Design. It's something that if you're interested in owning different types of assets, a Cartier watch, and painting, we're going to throw in the painting for free because that's something I'm promoting. What's the story with this one right here? Everyone's asking about
a little
the chrono.
exclusive here. This is the XL Chrono two-tone. Something like this is going to be about $17,000, give or take. The price is going up all the time. This is the large model with the blue face. Jenny, zoom in on that blue. Really beautiful blue face. Also comes with a nice blue band. And this is the also large model with the titanium bezel. So here you have the steel bezel. Here you have titanium bezel. Something a little different. We can set diamonds or you can keep it plain Jane.
So this is the business game that we're doing. Step 1 was to buy all the Cartiers that we found that we needed necessary. Step 2 was to ice them out. We iced out a bunch. We sold out a bunch, right? We sold the large one. Do we have another one being iced out?
We have 2 in setting, but those are already sold. So they're just, the orders keep coming in.
Yeah, that's really the problem with the thing. We want to do the setting properly, but we have 2 of the smaller ones.
Yes, so something
What's the intro price for anybody watching something like this?
To you and to anyone else, they look exactly the same, okay? But one of these watches has slightly better diamonds, but they hit way harder. So something like this, intro price is about $17,000, and this is about $18,500, okay? So for an extra $1,500, your diamonds will be hitting much harder. Now go down the block or everyone else. Everyone has these Cartiers, but we're really doing our best to put amazing quality diamonds in here so you can shine harder than anyone else.
Okay, so, talk is cheap. We're putting amazing quality diamonds. This is really what it comes down to. When different jewelers manufacture these watches, their top priority is to get a quality that you're going to be happy enough to walk out the door with, and they could, compete on a price and maximize their profit. We're not here to maximize our profit. We're making sure that when we put our face behind something, the quality is there. If you don't believe in that, and that's what we want to do, I'm not sitting here forcing you to buy a Cartier, because we could make this watch for $16,500 for you. And there's lots of prices good. They have the smaller stones.
Even 15 we can do. I mean, the quality these guys are using, forget about it.
Yeah, so if you want that 15 quality, but just don't fool yourself. I got the VS, and then you go back, you go this. We do things a certain way. We're showing you exactly what we're doing. We're getting the watches. We got the assets right on time. We have them all in stock. And we're icing them out one by one. You could order it, have it your way, order it, customize it. Danny knows what he's doing. We're putting the right quality. We don't want to sit here and take these beautiful plain Jane watches, drill holes in them, and ice them out with the wrong quality stones so we could sit here and compete with so-and-so the jeweler, right? I don't really want to do that. But you have to understand what you're getting when you're working with us on the quality. If you don't like that, then, you know, and you want to save that money, you could ice out any one of these watches any which way you want. Right? If you want the lower quality. But you just have to understand what you're getting when you're getting it, okay? So the other thing is that we've got all the cards. The boxes are also stashed. There's every watch comes with a card. They're all brand new, all beautiful condition. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. And if it's not, we'll let you know. A lot of the tricks of the trade, they'll buy a used watch that's really beat up and we'll ice it out, and then won't know it's beat up anymore. We're not doing that either, right? Everything is going to come with a box, and these are really ridiculous watches to own. Now, here's the thing about Cartier watches here that you should be aware of. These watches are not automatic, right?
These are.
Oh, these are automatic.
Yeah, the plain Janes are all automatic. The only thing that's not automatic are the skeletons, which is a manual wand movement.
Okay. So here's the thing about the skeletons, right? It's a beautiful skeleton watch, but you have to wind it every 48 hours or so.
I believe it's 72 hours.
Right? All you got to do is really wind this thing. Every 2 days, 3 days, you go like this. Absolutely. And that's it. It's not really that hard. I would do this all day long if I had a timepiece like this.
A lot of the
anyway.
really expensive Patek Philippe's are hand-wound watches. Now, zoom in, Jenny, come in. When you buy a watch from us, you're going to have a spare band sealed from the factory, a screwdriver to take links out. You're not going to screw your links out. I'll get into that. A buckle and your Cartier Care policy. Now, in order to take links out of this watch, they've made it really simple, okay? If you zoom in right here, you see these rivets. Now, these rivets have been played with, as you can see. That's what your watch is going to look like once you've taken the links out a few times, but all you have to do is press that button, the link pops right out, and you're able to size this to any wrist within 5 minutes of time.
All right, fantastic. Now, the thing about these watches is they're really proportionally, let's say, thin, right? You know what I'm saying? Setting the diamonds, there's no issues with anything. We're using the right size stones,
Absolutely.
I'm assuming. All right, so we know what we're doing. The work speaks for itself. And the bottom line is this. It's not just about super expensive watches. You wanted plain Jane, here they are plain Jane. Come on down 64 West or live chat with the guys and you can have a plain Jane, okay? If you want to have it iced out and have it iced out your way, we'll be able to make that happen. Come on down or live chat and we'll take the few skeletons we have left. We have 4. 2-tone one and 3 plain Jane ones right here that you can make it happen. The first person to ice out, either through live chat or coming down here, one of the skeleton watches, or even the chronograph one like this one, if you want to ice this one out, this is a bad boy in and of itself, is going to get this painting for free. It's a double asset. And that goes to the business style. You see me and Danny, you see what we're doing, you see how we're conducting business. We're telling you exactly what it is. We're sourcing all the watches. We're giving you the options. We're using the right stones. We're doing the marketing. We're adding the assets. And this is the name of the game. If you really want to get, it would be my highest ambition that everybody watching this on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram was able to afford timepieces from us. It's not going to happen on its own. You have to have your eyes opened to business, which is really what we're doing on our end. We've got the diamonds under control, as you are well aware. We've got the Cartier watches under control. There's nobody better to buy Cartier watches other than us. And we're going to ice it out for you and do it the right way. If you want it for a little bit cheaper, we could lower the quality. If you want to lie to yourself and tell yourself that you got it cheaper and your quality is better or just as good as ours, then you could go shop somewhere else. It's just that simple. Any last words for them?
Live chat, guys. traxnyc.com. Hit the live chat button. We have different types of financing. 2 years to pay off your layaway. Why shop anywhere else?